This upcoming weekend, the NASCAR Xfinity Series makes its fourth and final trip to the Pacific Northwest for the time being, specifically to Portland International Raceway, a 12-turn road course venue in Portland, Oregon for the Pacific Office Automation 147. This event not only serves as the 25th event on the 2025 Xfinity Series schedule, but it is also the penultimate regular season event as the series playoffs looms from commencing. As 37 competitors strive to emerge victorious over one another, a trio of Xfinity stars are scheduled to achieve milestone starts during the Portland event. And within the trio, one drives for the reigning championship-winning organization that has notched 14 victories this season, including this past weekend at Daytona International Speedway, while the remaining two are not only fierce competitors competing against each other through distinct organizations, but they so happen to be cousins and racing with the same last name that remains prominent within the NASCAR community. Greetings, race fans and motorsports enthusiasts around the world. My name is Andrew Kim, and this is Retro Motor Vibes, where I highlight anniversary stories and break down motorsports events near and far. Without further ado, let's break down these trio of stars and their paths to their milestone starts. We start with Sammy Smith, a Johnston, Iowa native who drives the number 8 Chevrolet Camaro entry for Junior Motorsports and is campaigning in his third full-time season in the Xfinity Series division. By taking the green flag this weekend at Portland, Smith will make his 100th Xfinity career start. Smith's inaugural start in the series dates back to July 2022 at Road America, where he piloted the number 18 Joe Gibbs Racing Toyota entry to a 24th place result despite starting in 8th place. He then made 8 additional Xfinity starts throughout the 2022 season, during which he recorded his first 3 top 10 results and a season-best 3rd place finish at Watkins Glen International. A month after the 2022 season concluded, Smith was promoted to a full-time driving role in the Xfinity division and in Joe Gibbs Racing's number 18 entry for the 2023 season. 4 races into his rookie campaign, the Iowa native delivered by notching his first career victory at Phoenix Raceway after he led a race-high 92 of 200 laps and beat his teammate Ryan Truex by 0.6 of a second. To date, Smith is the youngest winner at Phoenix and the 5th youngest winner in the Xfinity division at 18 years, 9 months, and 7 days. The Phoenix victory was one of multiple achievements he achieved throughout his rookie Xfinity campaign, as he also tallied a total of 2 poles, 6 top 5 results, 15 top 10 results, 334 laps led, and an average finishing result of 15.4 throughout the 33-race campaign. The victory also enabled Smith to make the playoffs for the first time ever in his career, to which he remained in championship contention up until the penultimate event, as he was one of 4 competitors who was eliminated from contention prior. Despite settling in 6th place in the 2023 standings, which remains his highest points result to date, Smith claimed the Rookie of the Year title over Chandler Smith. The following season, Smith transitioned to his current organization, Junior Motorsports, and was assigned to pilot the number 8 Chevrolet entry. Compared to the 2023 season, he utilized consistency in the form of 5 top 5 results and 13 top 10 results to make his 2nd consecutive appearance in the playoffs. After commencing the playoffs with a 22nd place result at Kansas Speedway, he rebounded by scoring his 2nd career victory at Talladega Superspeedway amid an overtime shootout and securing his spot from the playoffs round of 12 to 8. Like the previous season, Smith's title hopes evaporated at the conclusion of the round of 8, and he settled in 11th place in the standings. Nevertheless, Smith managed to secure 1 extra top 5 result, 7 overall, and 1 extra top 10 result, 16 total apiece throughout the 33-race schedule, and he slightly boosted his average finishing result from the previous season from 15.4 to 15.2. This season, Smith was quote-unquote awarded his first victory of the year at Rockingham Speedway. He initially finished in the runner-up spot behind Jesse Love, but was promoted to the top of the scoreboard after Love was disqualified due to his entry failing the post-race inspection procedure. Amid the awarded victory that has him locked into this year's playoff field, Smith has racked up a pole, 5 top 5 results, 13 top 10 results, and an average finishing result of 13.6 through the first 24 events of the 2025 season. Through a total of 99 starts, Smith has accumulated 3 victories, 3 poles, 19 top 5 results, 47 top 10 results, 479 laps led, and an average finishing result of 15.1 as he strives to add an Xfinity Series championship winning title to his resume that includes 2 consecutive ARCA Menard Series East titles. Smith is not the only competitor who is scheduled to reach the centennial mark of starts this weekend at Portland. There is also Harrison Burton, a Huntersville, North Carolina native who drives the number 25 Ford Mustang entry for AM Racing and is within striking distance of achieving 100 starts in his 3rd full-time campaign in the Xfinity division. Burton's first Xfinity career start occurred at Bristol Motor Speedway in April 2019, during which he drove the number 18 Joe Gibbs Racing Toyota entry to a 10th place result after starting in 5th place. Making 8 additional starts throughout the 2019 season, Burton added 4 extra top 10 results to his early Xfinity resume, including a 4th place result at Iowa Speedway. In 2020, Burton assumed Joe Gibbs Racing's number 20 Toyota entry for his first full-time stint in the Xfinity circuit. He commenced his rookie season by finishing in the runner-up spot at Daytona International Speedway and finishing in 5th place a week later at Las Vegas Motor Speedway. Then, during the next scheduled event at Auto Club Speedway, Burton held off teammate Riley Herbst and Austin Cindric during a 19-lap dash to score his first Xfinity career victory, which occurred in his 12th series start. 6 races later, Burton claimed a second victory to both his career and rookie campaign at Homestead Miami Speedway, both of which solidified his first ever berth to the Xfinity playoffs. His title hopes, though, concluded early following the first round, but he capped off the season on a high note by notching back-to-back victories, Texas Motor Speedway and Martinsville Speedway in October, throughout the final 4 events of the season. With an 8th place result in the 2020 standings, Burton easily wrapped up the Rookie of the Year title. Overall, he accumulated 15 top 5 results, 22 top 10 results, 291 laps led, and an average finishing result of 10.0 to go along with his 4 race victories during his first full-time Xfinity campaign. Compared to the 2020 season, Burton did not record a single victory throughout the 2021 season, though he did manage to qualify for his 2nd consecutive playoff appearance and transfer as far as the penultimate round before his title hopes came to a late end. Despite achieving 5 fewer top 5 results at 10 overall and having his average finishing result drop 2 spots to 12.7, Burton accumulated the exact number of top 10 results overall at 22 and ended up in 8th place in the standings for a 2nd consecutive year. Burton then spent the next 3 years racing in the Cup Series division for Wood Brothers Racing, during which he recorded his first career victory at Daytona and made his first ever playoffs, both of which occurred during the 2024 season. After being replaced by Josh Berry prior to the 2025 season, Burton joined forces with AM Racing and returned to the Xfinity division on a full-time basis. With a 6th place result to commence this season, Burton has tallied his stats to 2 top 5 results, 9 top 10 results, and an average finishing result of 13.9 through 24 scheduled starts. And he currently occupies the 12th and final transfer berth to the 2025 playoffs by 36 points over his cousin, Jeb Burton. Through a current total of 99 starts, Harrison Burton has achieved 4 victories, 28 top 5 results, 58 top 10 results, 502 laps led, and an average finishing result of 12.4, as he pursues a feat that has not been achieved by his father Jeff: win an Xfinity Series championship. At 99 starts, both Harrison Burton and Sammy Smith are striving to become the 7th competitor overall to win at start number 100, a feat that has been accomplished by these 6 drivers listed above, with the latest being Austin Cindric during the 2020 Xfinity Series championship finale at Phoenix Raceway, the exact event to which Cindric also achieved his first series championship. Lastly, Harrison Burton's cousin, Jeb, is racing for more than just a playoff berth and potentially knocking his cousin Harrison below the cut line. When Jeb Burton takes the green flag this weekend at Portland, he will make his 200th career start in the Xfinity division. Burton, a native of Halifax, Virginia, and the son of the 2002 Daytona 500 champion Ward Burton, made his Xfinity debut at Kentucky Speedway in September 2013. Driving the number 34 Chevrolet entry for Turner Scott Motorsports, he recorded an 8th place result after starting in 13th place. After campaigning in only a single event, that being Charlotte Motor Speedway with Biaggi Dembesti Racing in 2014, he initially commenced the 2016 season with a full-time Xfinity ride at Richard Petty Motorsports. 11 races into the season, though, Burton's team suspended operations due to sponsorship woes. From the middle of the 2016 season through the entire 2020 season, Burton made a total of 30 Xfinity starts while driving for 4 organizations, including Biaggi and including JGL Racing, Richard Childress Racing, and Junior Motorsports, during which he recorded 6 top 5 results, 13 top 10 results, and 54 laps led. Then, in 2021, Burton was promoted to a full-time driving stint in the Xfinity division for the first time ever as he piloted the number 10 Chevrolet entry for Kaulig Racing. 8 races into his campaign at Kaulig, Burton scored his first career victory at Talladega that was shortened due to rain. To go along with 7 top 5 results and 15 top 10 results throughout the 26 regular season stretch, he made the playoffs. His title hopes concluded following the first round as he was scored the first competitor below the cut line to transfer to the next round, while ironically, his cousin Harrison was the last competitor to transfer as he beat Jeb for the final transfer berth. Overall, Jeb Burton capped off the 2021 season in 10th place in the final standings, with an average finishing result of 13.6 and accumulating a career-high 16 top 10 results. In 2022, Burton, who lost his ride at Kaulig Racing to Landon Castle, joined forces with Our Motorsports. Despite surpassing 100 Xfinity starts, he experienced a difficult 2022 campaign as he did not finish in the top 5 nor top 10 once, but instead recorded an average finishing result of 20.9 and a 16th place result in the final standings. Transitioning to his current team, Jordan Anderson Racing, in 2023, Burton rebounded by scoring his second career victory at Talladega, during which this event was not shortened by weather, but went into overtime. With a guaranteed berth to the playoffs, Burton's title hopes evaporated after he was eliminated following the first round for a second time. But despite finishing in 12th place in the final standings, he improved his average finishing result from his previous season by 5 spots, 20.9 to 15.6, and he also recorded 6 top 10 results. Burton would then not win throughout the 2024 season, nor did he return to the playoffs, as he only registered a total of 3 top 10 results, an average finishing result of 21.6, and ended up in 19th place in the final standings. This season, Burton has registered 5 top 10 results and a runner-up result at Talladega in April after he was edged by Austin Hill at the moment of caution on the final lap. He is currently 36 points below the cut line, and which ironically, he trails his cousin Harrison for potentially bidding for the final transfer spot to the playoffs, to which he is now needing to either win or outscore Harrison this weekend at Portland or next weekend at Worldwide Technology Raceway to make his 3rd career playoffs. Through 199 previous starts in the Xfinity Series, Jeb Burton has achieved 2 victories, 15 top 5 results, 45 top 10 results, 181 laps led, and an average finishing result of 17.4. A victory in career start number 200 would enable Jeb Burton to join a small but illustrious list of competitors that have achieved the feat, this including Larry Pearson and Matt Kenseth. How will each competitor fare in their scheduled milestone starts? How will the competition fare and what will be the 4th and final NASCAR Xfinity Series event at Portland for the time being after this weekend? Tune into this weekend's Pacific Office Automation 147 at Portland International Raceway to find out. The event is scheduled to occur this Saturday, August 30th, with a coverage commencement time of 7:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on the CW Network, MRN Radio, and SiriusXM. That's all for this episode. Have a great rest of your day and see you on the next episode of Retro Motor Vibes.